Welcome back. In the previous video, we have seen how Power Query Editor does some basic transformations by default. These are those four transformations it did for me for my previous file. You also got to know that how we can do these two steps, promoted headers and change it type. For promoting headers, if you see like the first row is having all the records which are actually the column headers, and if you just want to convert them into column headers from the first row, you just need to use first row as headers option. That's what it did. And then the data type for all the columns is ABC123. So it auto detected the data type for each column and giving me the actual data type which exists in the source file. Okay, so now in this video I'll show you how you can choose the columns which are only required for your visualization. Okay, there might be some tons of columns available in the source, but for your visualization you may require only few of those columns. So how we can choose or how we can remove the unnecessary columns is what we are going to see here. There are two ways to do it. If you see here, we have two options: choose columns and remove columns. In choose columns option, you have two options again. Choose columns, go to column. Let's say I just want to choose only the required columns and remove the unnecessary columns. Just go here, click on choose columns. That will give me a dialog box which consists of all the column headers in this table. So row ID, order date, ship mode. Let's say I just only want to have first few columns: row ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, and all other columns are not required for me. Let's select the sales and a profit as well. Okay, so these are the columns I require for my visualization, and all other columns are unnecessary for me, and I just want to remove them. Okay, so this is how the choose columns dialog box looks like, and you can choose whatever columns are required. Once you choose them, just click on OK. So that will display only the columns which you have selected. All other columns were removed. Got it? So now it created a step for it. You did a transformation, which is removing some columns. So once it removed few columns, it created a step for it. As I said, whatever transformation you do on top of your table, that will be recorded as a step. Got it? So now I just want to see what columns were removed or what columns were chosen. Okay, for that you can see some gear icon here. Just click on that gear icon. You will see the dialog box again, and you'll get to know what columns were chosen. Now, as you are selecting the required columns, you know what columns were chosen and what columns were removed. But imagine you're working in an existing project which other developer has already done some transformations in a specific table, and you don't know what columns were removed. So in that instance, you can easily get to know what columns were removed by just clicking on this gear icon. Got it? So that's how we can choose the columns using choose columns option. Now I'm removing this step, and there is another way to do it. Remove columns. Again, in remove columns, you have two options: remove columns, remove other columns. What does it mean? Let's say you need row ID, order date, ship date, ship mode, and profit and sales. I have selected these columns. Okay. So how you can select multiple columns is just by holding the control button on the keyboard. You can select multiple columns like this. So now there are few columns which I haven't selected, and those are the columns which I want to remove. Okay. For that, just go on to this remove columns option. Now, what do you want to do? You want to keep the columns which you have selected, or other than the selected columns, you want to remove other columns. Okay. So I'm just clicking on this remove other columns so that whatever is selected, it keeps them and remove the columns which were not selected. Just see. So if you see here row ID, order date, these are all the columns which I have selected, and profit and sales are also the selected ones. And it removed all the columns which were not selected. So that's what remove other columns does. Now I'm just removing this step again. Now what I want to do is order ID, order date, ship date, segment, city. Again, I have selected few columns. Now, except these columns, I just want to keep every other column into the table. Nothing but whatever columns are selected, I just want to remove them. Okay. Again, just go on to this remove columns option and directly click on remove columns. It will remove the columns you have selected. Okay. Uh, just like how you have seen gear icon, you're not seeing that here for this transformation. Don't worry, that will be recorded into this advanced editor. Okay, if you see the advanced editor, you see some coding language. The coding language which was used at the back end of Power Query Editor is M language. M stands for mashup language. So whatever transformation you are doing just by clicking on something here will be recorded as M language code at the backend. That's what you are seeing here. Okay. For the last step you have done previously, which is removed columns, was recorded as an M language code at last in this advanced editor. So as you can see here, these are the columns I have removed. Order ID, order date, ship date, segment, city. So I got to know what columns I have removed, even though I don't have a gear icon here, right? So just click on cancel. So that's how you can see each transformation either in advanced editor or by clicking on the gear icon available here. A few of the transformations it won't be available. For those you can just simply go to this advanced editor and see a specific transformation and you'll get to know the information about it. If a gear icon is readily available here, you can just double click on it and see what it does. Okay. With that, now you will be able to choose or remove columns which are required or unnecessary. Right? That's all for this video. Stay tuned.